Thanks, Lee. And back here on St. Croix, the Virgin Islands Police Department have made an arrest in a 3-month-old kidnapping case. News Channel 8's Wes Small gives us more.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Well, fortunately for us on St. Croix, not nearly enough drama and sad news to report like they had in St. Thomas. Now, you might remember what happened at Consumer Gas Station on March 6th. It was 1:30 in the morning on a Friday night when a 47-year-old man was stuffed into the own trunk of his car. Might remember that after he was shot. Well, now police have arrested 25-year-old Carlos Nieves, and he is suspected of striking a victim and then shooting the victim in his stomach and then stuffing the victim in his own trunk of his own car, then drove to the Peters Rest area. This incident all happened at Grove at Consumer Gas Station. Then he drove his captor inside the trunk of his own car to Peters Rest. How that 47-year-old man got out of that trunk of the car and then made it to get some emergency help is beyond us, but he did just that. Meanwhile, 26-year-old Carlos Nieves from Estate Profit, he is placed now in $500,000 bail. Let's throw it to Melody Rames, Virgin Island Police Department spokesperson.
Police on St. Croix arrested 26-year-old Carlos Nieves of Estate Profit and charged him with attempted murder in the first degree, kidnap for robbery, assault first, assault third, unauthorized possession of a firearm, possession of a dangerous weapon during the commission of a crime of violence, and destruction of property. Police said on Friday, March 6th, at about 1:33 a.m., Nieves approached a 47-year-old male in the area of the Consumer Gas Station, Estate Grove Place, struck him, shot him, and put the victim in the trunk of his own car and took him to another location. Nieves was arrested before dawn Saturday, June 6th, based on a search warrant. Members of the Criminal Investigation Bureau, Special Operations Bureau, Project Safe Neighborhood Task Force, Marine Unit, and Auto Theft Unit participated in the arrest. Nieves was placed on a $500,000 bail and remanded to the custody of the Golden Grove Adult Correctional Facility, pending further court action.
That's the crime blotter for this weekend. Like I said, fortunately for St. Croix, not nearly the drama that St. Thomas saw over the weekend. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Wes, and we have more news after the break. Stay with us on News Channel 8. The usually quiet island of St. John saw some excitement yesterday morning around 11:30 in the Pine Peace area of St. John as police were making a routine patrol. 39-year-old Devin David Crook was acting strangely. Crook was apprehended as he was tried to run. He was found with 43 dime bags of marijuana and a larger baggie filled with more marijuana. Then he kicked and punched the arresting officer. Then he kicked and punched the patrol car before and during his ride to jail. Once in jail, he kicked the cell bars as well. Mr. Crook also made threats to police officers during his stay. Also on St. John, there was trouble on the dance floor. The incident happened at Cap's Place, a St. John nightclub. 46-year-old man told his wife to stop dancing with 23-year-old Melvin Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz then severely beat the man about his face. As Dela Cruz was being arrested, police then found out his real name was Daniel Rodriguez. So after getting in trouble for dancing with another man's girl, then beating up the man, he also faces charges of false identity. The Rocket Club at Elena Christian received their just desserts over the weekend. Let's take a look.
When I asked Commissioner Francis, he did not hesitate. There was not even, a thought in his mind to think about whether he should attend. Right away, straight off the bat, Commissioner Francis accepted. So we are grateful. Could you speak to the young people about the challenges awaiting them?
Good morning and greetings. Pastor DeVoe, DeFlute, Pastor Bullock, Senators O'Reilly, Nelson, officials from the Elena Christian Junior High School, parents, invited guests, and honored students. I must start by acknowledging the accomplishment of the promoted 8th grade students for their excellent academic performance in the areas of science and mathematics. Your involvement in and the mastery of these subjects is noteworthy. We live in a day and age of advanced modern technology, and we use those specific knowledge of math and science for every function. To clean our drinking water, build bridges, automate machinery, design lengthy bridges, develop wireless capabilities, cure diseases, and extend human lives. There has been concern for many years now that the American education system is not adequately preparing our students for the profession of engineers, scientists, and physicians. Our national test scores indicate that students lack the ability to apply math and science knowledge to real-life contexts. In speaking with Mr. Bullock about the class, he shared with me some background about your experiments and your projects in areas to include meteorology and science. This morning, I see in a Christian Junior High School, 8th grade students being promoted today. You are not in that category. You have shown your talent to succeed in math and science. Your future is your destiny to achieve. And in my eyes, you're all shining stars. I remember where I was in July 1969 when the Apollo 11 spacecraft was launched into outer space. I was a young boy then, but I remember the excitement of the event like it was yesterday. It was history in the making, a monumental event which left a lasting impression in the minds of many Americans who understood as we watched that spacecraft rise in the plume of smoke, the world as we knew it will never be the same. The image is one that represents the heights or the extent to which our vision, our intellectual potential can propel us if we only dare to look ahead, to reach far beyond and to move forward in a place that is out of our sight. Since that time, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, has rocketed into space and hundreds of manned and robotic spacecraft which have resulted in the gathering of wealth of scientific information. They have situated a space station in orbit around our planet which serves as a research facility primarily in the fields of biology, physics, astrology, and meteorology. In addition, numerous space shuttles, satellites, and probes revolve in our atmosphere, constantly providing us with relevant data. These advances was novel and exciting when I was your age. For many of you, space exploration, scientific discovery of our solar system, and aeronautic technology is commonplace. But I would point out, not complete. There is still yet more to be learned, more to be understood, and more to be applied. It is with that mindset of advancement that we honor you graduates today. And as you move to the next phase in your education path, I encourage all of you to view your movement in high school as a continuation for your quest to be limitless.
Looks like a lot of fun. And we'll be back after this break with your Sports 411 update.